Hey, I'm Gareth. Janet's on the 360 today, and we're getting off the ship in Skagway, Alaska. It's about 35 degrees here. It rained all morning, but it's not supposed to rain anymore today, and the sun is starting to peek out, right? Of course, we have Janet with us today. The Celebrity Summit is over there, and is this Ovation of the Seas on the other side? So we'll see once we get around. Of course, downtown Skagway is straight ahead. See the yellow or gold onion dome?
Sorry.
So that sign says Smart Shuttle to Town, and it points that way. Ooh, passport required because they go into Canada. Tour signs, other tours, tour meeting place. Pullen Creek Stream Walk. So these people are, I guess, waiting for the train. Notice the train tracks? So we're there. We're gonna go up into town and then around there. We're gonna end up over on that side. Officially, we're on Broadway. That's just Broadway. And we're coming up to First Avenue. And we're gonna walk where tourists don't go. So we came off First Avenue. We only walked a block where that trailer is. You know, Broadway is right there. And we're on this road that curves around. And this road is called State Street. At least right here it's called State Street. And, you know, it straightens out and it's the next street over from Broadway. And it's begun to rain. We've been walking around the curve of State Street. There's the Crown Princess. There's the Ovation of the Seas. I think this is the airport. Skagway International. We're crossing State Street. They're doing glacier fights with Paul. This is one way, it says. So I'm not, oh, over on the other side, maybe. And there's the footbridge. So, Alaska seaplanes flying at a higher standard. And there's the bay. Hey, there's a Welcome to Skagway sign. Not sure who it's for, though. This is where the street ends. Got this, measuring something. Thank you, please visit again. So, the fire danger is low. And if you've never seen one of these trash cans, these are bear resistant. I'm not going to say proof, but bear resistant. There's a button up there you push, and then you open it. Now, normally they have chains on them, so you can only lift them a certain distance. But apparently that one doesn't. Dolly Varden.
It's a kind of a fish.
Huh. I've never heard of a Dolly Varden. Train's coming. I hear that train coming. So our plan is to hike along there and up there, Smugglers Cove. I don't know if we're going to make it. But there's the river. You can see the airport now. And a lot of helicopters. And it's a howling, freezing wind mixed with a little rain. Oh, we've reached the other side of the bridge. Yakutania Point, Smugglers Cove, and Pet Cemetery. I'm not sure I want to go to Pet Cemetery. It's not quite as windy over here. I think we're sheltered by this mountain. Huh. Well, look at that. Monkey bars. Port monkey bars. Or chin-up bars, or, you know, call them whatever you want. It's Series 3. back in the wind. You might notice the river is flowing the opposite direction of what it should. It's flowing upstream because of the tide. The footbridge is at the end of this path to the right. There's the river and the ships. You can see them through the trees. It's a gentle sloping rise so far. So there are other people along the trail, but it's thick forest, kind of on both sides, but it's still freezing. And this is May the 20th. Coming to a crossroads. AB Mountain is up that path. Yakutania Point, which is where we're headed, is there. And of course, Skagway is where we came from. And here's more exercise equipment if you're interested. And of course, ships. So here's a building, I think an outhouse, but I don't know. More trash cans. Flying Squirrel. Smugglers Cove, Yakutania Point. Well, we're going up these stairs. So these are rock stairs. So they are very uneven. And I guess we could have gone around there. So this is an unmarked outhouse. And I guess I couldn't have gone around there unless I wanted to go way down and way back up. So take the rock stairs. I guess that's just two different trails. Not a warning. According to Janet, in that outhouse, they have seat protectors even. So, an outhouse with seat protectors. Your government at work. Okay, now here the trail becomes rock, I guess. Watch out for the roots. And don't get lost, you know, off the trail. But there's the ships. We're out on a rocky headland now, and we're gonna go down rocks. Now this looks precarious, but this is the trail. So if I fall, I'm gonna record it.
No, copyright. No. Thank you, Ben.
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
No.
So, okay, so you see this? If we want to get out to the point, it's that way. Smugglers Cove, we're going to go up over. So we're going up over. And I guess this is a trail up. So the trail has gone from being gentle to a little strenuous. Smugglers Cove. So what it's telling me is to go up the roots and not off that way, which kind of looks like a trail, right? This is pretty cool though. Just don't trip. Oh, and steep.
Older, you'll find your brain system moving
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
Did you get to Smugglers Cove?
Yeah, it's only about 15 minutes over there.
Well, thank you. On. So it's a lot of up and down now, but that means we're on the right trail, I think. See that? Whoa! Now, okay, go up. Right? because not down through there, although it's pretty. This is as steep as it's been. Another red marker on that tree. So you could take steps or path. If it was muddy, I'd take steps. Although I imagine these rocks get slippery. Wow. So I hate to think we're going to go all the way down, only to go all the way back up again, but we're going down. Look at this rock. It looks like it's relatively level now for a little bit. Well, the trail is a lot of up and down, but it's marked. I mean, if you don't see one of those every 100 yards or so, I might get my bearings. Yeah. We haven't passed anybody else now, but we're getting all the way up in this bay. And there's another marker. Right through the tree. There, see it? And another one. Another big rock. The tree's growing out of it. Now the trail is nice and wide and relatively flat, other than rocks and tree branches. I guess I meant level, not flat. But the going hasn't been that difficult. And if it's raining still, we're not feeling it, right? As Janet pointed out, we're not feeling the wind either. And the wind was the worst part. Gone 0.82 miles. Of course, now we're headed down. Slowly. Of course, it smells like a forest, like pine. Clean air. Cool. Clean air. Crisp. 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 And a marker. Up and down, and now down steeply, and then up again. See the trail up ahead? Wow, I thought that was a bear laying in wait. Well, now we're on a ledge, you know, a cliffside. Straight up, straight down, straight ahead. People are coming. I hear this train's coming. I'm going to stand right here on the ledge. We've been walking along this forest of straight trees, and look at them all. Janet's in the lead now, and I'm trying to catch up to her. Zip up. Getting a little breezy down here. I think that might be Smugglers Cove that we're... Oh, there's a building down there that we're coming in on. Oh, if a tree falls in the forest and no one hears it. Okay. Well, I guess it's a picnic shelter, a campground, a boathouse. I'm not sure. There's like a road here. But it's gravel. that. Okay, so now the rain is blowing in my face because I'm out of the cover of the trees. I guess people do make fires up here and put fires out, apparently. No graffiti. Hey, there's a barbecue, like a gas barbecue. See it? A lot of driftwood that's no longer drifting. And that's a cold wind. You can probably hear it in the camera, obscuring my voice. I'm gonna walk down to the water's edge. Of course, there's no definite path down there, just walking across piles of driftwood. Well, I guess smugglers used to hide up here. They'd pull their boat up on shore, hide it in the logs, and go up and fire up the barbecue and throw some salmon on it, I guess, right? So, Smugglers Cove, let me turn this way. Smugglers Cove, and according to my watch, we walked about a mile, just a little bit more than a mile from the bridge, remember? Now the bridge was maybe half a mile from the ship. And it wasn't really a hard hike. But it's fun. It's a beautiful forest. Spruce tips on the spruce trees. Maybe make some beer or some gin with them. I'm going to go up to this little shelter to take a look. And we're going to head back. It's interesting that they have this barbecue here. I mean, I can imagine a coal one or a wood one, but propane gas? I bet you're wondering, are there tools? And is it clean?
Propane? Really?
Yes and no.
Wow.
Anyway, I'm not going to fire it up because I don't want to move those tools. And then this is
Firewood.
advisory. Huh. Okay. And setting stumps, which could go on the fire. But I mean, why? Look at all the wood. Gather. Gather. And there's the trail. Is that steps up there, or should we go around? And it says, go the hard way. I don't remember this being this steep on the way down.
Well, I stopped there and took pictures, so maybe it broke up.
Okay. That first part is really steep. So is the second part, apparently. So on the way back, just in case you can't figure it out, there's a handy sign. Now that is the only sign we've seen like it. I guess so people don't go off the cliff? Not sure. So Smugglers Cove Trail is there, and that's the way back to the ships. We've decided to go check out Yakutania Point, which is down that way. So apparently this is the yellow trail markers. Remember, Smugglers Cove was red trail markers. And a different shape, right? Although I predict this is going to be a long haul uphill when we come back. I see a structure up ahead with a bunch of signs all over it. Not sure if it has a barbecue, but it does have a picnic table. So I'm guessing this is the point right here. And it has a log on the beach area and a bunch of people. So there's a fire ring down there, right? Please pack out all your trash. Hey, you see two ships anyway. The Crown is on the other side of the big one. Oh, well, you can see it there, right? Let's climb up here. And let's climb up here. So I guess, well, there's a marker here though, but I guess that's Yakatania Point right there, right? And that's the cruise ships in Skagway. And it's cold and windy, but at least there's not rain. Right there, well, that's Janet. So I went out to the point there and took a couple of 360s, looked for them, and I turned around and a huge wave splashed all on my back.
So look at the wave hit him. You see how wet he is? Poor guy. It's going to be so cold walking back.
So the point of rocks is out there, and this is sort of a little beach, we'll call it, cove, with a picnic table and people and driftwood. Not the piles of small driftwood though, like at the other beach, but several big logs, and it's shielded from the wind. Guess he doesn't like beeping. So we're back here. We're going back to Skagway. Our journey's almost over. Well, here's the sign pointing at everything, including the pet cemetery. Here's the footbridge going across. So we're going to head back to the ship now.
So, from Skagway, Alaska, I'm Janet.
I'm Gareth.
And we're the Port Monkeys. And we'll see you in the next port. Bye.
Bye. Well, let's have a look in this. Yeah, it looks like an outhouse. But Janet's right. No trash and toilet. Like on the ship, right? Toilet paper. Whoop. Seat protectors. Now I need some privacy. So do close the lid. And instead of a sink, they've got hand sanitizer. Feel free to use it. Yay!